Most of us and our clients were taught that boundaries are about saying no, pushing things away, protecting ourselves from others. But in life serving boundaries here in the MCD framework, we're offering something very different. Boundaries here are about what we're saying yes to in life, to focus on what we want to create, to cultivate, to be available for in life. So rather than a defense, we're really orienting boundaries around a practice of clarity and connection and choiceful focus on what really serves life and relationship. So when clients can make decisions based on what's really in accord with their needs and values, then what they don't want is oftentimes going to naturally be excluded. The no's will emerge. There are 6 skills to life serving boundaries. This is a really transformative practice, of course, oftentimes needing quite a bit of support. And skill 1 is what I want to speak about right now. It's foundational, simple, and oftentimes really supportive for couples as they learn it. It just starts to help them come into connection around this life-serving nature of boundaries. So rather than it becoming this point of contention and something they fear, they can start to understand this as something that's really taking care of them and their partner. So skill 1 is simply, when saying no to someone's request, identify the needs to which you are saying yes. When clients can integrate this, the no, the boundary, becomes so much clearer. It's oftentimes easier for the other to receive, because rather than hearing it as just, again, resistance or withdraw, there can be a deeper understanding of what their partner is saying yes to, what they're taking care of in this boundary. So, for example, saying no to a hard conversation in the moment might be saying yes to tending to regulation before engaging, which is going to help them to have a more connective experience. Or saying no to a long late night phone call might mean just saying yes to rest, right? And yes to connection once they're more rested and they're able to have that longer conversation. So these are just a couple of many examples of life-serving boundaries. So one of the deepest truths about life-serving boundaries is they're just really an act of care. They are oftentimes also really in service to the relationship, and that can be, I see for couples, really relieving when they come to realize that, and starts to give them a little more openness to see the positive nature and have more benefit of the doubt in relationship to what their partner is doing when they can have that clarity and understanding. So if you want to play around with this right now, maybe just take a moment to ask yourself, as a therapist, what's one small boundary that you could set in your practice this week? Something that you could say yes to for yourself that might naturally exclude something else. It might be about honoring your lunch break, right? So that you can take care of your need for regulation and rest in the day that makes your work more sustainable. I invite you to contemplate on something for you that you might practice, and of course begin to orient towards the potential of what might your clients be really trying to say yes to that are in a real pattern of focusing on the big no. So again, today I'm sharing this larger vision about the life-serving nature of boundaries. There are certainly a number of advanced skills and practices to help people clarify their boundaries, know what they are, what's needed internally to not give up on their boundaries, skills for communicating them. If you're interested in learning more and diving in deeper, please feel free to join us for one of the online or live offerings. And as always, until next time, thank you for being here, and let's continue to lead with love.